Yo, what's up guys? This is Andre Kenshin here and we're back here tonight. Today's video we're gonna be doing the NCAA tournament predictions, but I use with a coin flip challenge, which is the app was called Just Flip a Coin Instant 50 for 15 coin toss, heads or tails. So there will be the rules are simple. This one, if the heads will get the highest seed will win, and the tails, if the lowest seed will win, will move on. If the second round right here on the top, if the lowest seed beats the highest seed, we'll get tails, and then if you get in the seed, we'll get heads alongside second round and the final four as well as national championship. So we get ready in the third rows right here. Do not cheating as well. There will be get inside. So now we get started for a coin flip challenge. If they get coin flip, they get 16 seed beats number one. But last year they ended up Fairlight Dickinson. Remember that happened. Fairlight Dickinson stuns Purdue 63 to 58 last year in Columbus, and now we're gonna do it again. So starting off in the East, we got UConn versus Stetson. We have and it's UConn will win over Stetson. For the Atlantic or Northwestern, it's tails. Wildcats will win. San Diego State versus UAB, it's heads again. Aztecs will win over UAB. Auburn and Yale, Auburn will win over Yale. BYU or Duquesne, we have BYU again. So the heads again continually. Illinois and Morehead State. And we got the first upset of the coin flip challenge. Let's go. The Morehead State. Washington State versus Drake. And then get on our tails, which is Drake Bulldogs. We got Iowa State and South Dakota State. We have and the three in a row. The tails will get in South Dakota State. Stun Iowa State. Move on in the West, we got the North Carolina and Howard or Ragnar we had. And it's a 16 seed. We got the first 16 seed as the playing team will move on. We got Mississippi State or Michigan State. And it's heads. Mississippi State will win. St. Mary's or Grand Canyon. It's St. Mary's. Or Alabama or Charleston. It's Charleston. Stun Alabama. Clemson on New Mexico, we have Clemson will win. Baylor or Colgate, it's Bears will win. Dayton or Nevada, we have Nevada will win. Arizona or Long Beach State, we have it's the Wildcats. Move on in the South, Houston versus Longwood. Can Longwood will upset? No. It's Cougars. Nebraska or Texas A&M, we have Nebraska. Wisconsin or James Madison. Again it hits as Badgers will win. Duke or Vermont. And in our heads as Blue Devils win over Vermont, Texas State or NC State. And the continuing heads. That's what did you see? That's 5 in a row as now Texas Tech, that's 6 in a row now in the heads. Can go for 7 in a row. Yes, he will. 7 in a row. Kentucky will win. Florida versus the play-in. It is the play-in team. We'll move on over Florida and Marquette and Western Kentucky. And it's a 15 seed Western Kentucky. Purdue versus the play-in team. Can Purdue the same thing? No. It's the Purdue will win. It only helps 1/16 seed in the first round. As the play-in team beats North Carolina. Utah State or TCU. Oh, click it and we got TCU will win. Gonzaga versus McNeese State. It is McNeese State. Kansas or Sanford. It is Sanford again. Sanford continue upset. Can Oregon look in the 3 in a row? No. 4 in Ratchery, South Carolina will win. Blue Jays or Akron? It's Blue Jays will win as the rows are simple. If the highest seed, 3 seed, example Creighton, they have to use heads. and South Carolina and have to use tails. Texas are the winner of the playing team. We have Texas will win. Tennessee versus St. Peter's. And he does it again! St. Peter's has moved on and stunned Tennessee, and just like last year, St. Peter's beat Kentucky in the first round. So then we only have 2 seats to see here. We got Arizona and Long Beach State here. So the other 15 seats we got South Dakota State, Western Kentucky, and St. Peter's. Move on in the second round. UConn versus Northwestern. It is heads. Huskies will win. Heads for Auburn. Tails for San Diego State. It's heads. Auburn just moved on. BYU versus Morehead State. Can Morehead State with Cinderella? No. It's Cougars will win. Drake versus South Dakota State. And South Dakota State will upset over Drake. It's now 15 seed beats 10 seed. So can the playing team, Howard or Ratner, will upset Auburn Ratner? Yes, he will. As the tails of the 16th seed beats the 8th seed Mississippi State. St. Mary's or Charleston? No, it's St. Mary's will win. Clemson or Baylor we have? It's Clemson will upset over Baylor. Nevada or Arizona we have? Nevada will upset over Arizona. Move on in the second round in the South. Houston or Nebraska we have? No, it's Nebraska. It's the number 1 seats. Seats are remaining. 2 number 1 seats are remaining. Wisconsin or Duke we have? It's Duke. Texas Tech or Kentucky we have? It's Texas Tech. Will upset over Kentucky. Playing team, can Western Kentucky will upset? No. It's playing team will win over Western Kentucky. In the Midwest, Purdue versus TCU. It's TCU. And the number 1 seats are remaining is UConn. McNeese versus Sanford. It's Sanford. South Carolina versus Blue Jays. Can 3 in a row now? No, it's in. It's in. It's in. It is in. The Gamecocks upset Blue Jays. Can 4 in a row, Peters? No, he did again. The St. Peters does it again. Does it again. The 15th seed like 2 years ago. As 4 in a row, actually. The 4 in a row, the tails. As the upside. The bottom up is set tails by South Carolina. Move on in the Sweet 16. UConn versus Auburn. Can the number 1 seed survive? No, they not. Auburn will upset over UConn as the number 1 seed goes down. Can South Dakota State with Cinderella run? Yes, he did. South Dakota State move on. It's the tails. Can the 16th seed do the same? No, it's the St. Mary's. Clemson versus Nevada we have. It's Clemson. We got next up, we got Nebraska and Duke. And Nebraska could be Cinderella run? No! It's Duke again. Texas Tech are playing, we have Texas Tech will win. Next up in the Midwest, TCU versus Sanford. Can Sanford will Cinderella run? No! It's TCU will win. Can the St. Peter's Peacocks lock the stone South Carolina? No! And looks like there's no Cinderella run, but only have 1 Cinderella run. It's South Dakota State. So we have a finally 8 team. Can South Dakota State will upset Auburn? Yes, he did! South Dakota State is going to the Final Four. Unbelievable! St. Mary's versus Clemson. They only have in last 5 and 6. And we got Clemson. Move on to the Final Four. Duke versus Texas Tech. We got. It's Texas Tech will win over Duke. And then TCU and South Carolina. It's South Carolina will win. It's 2 number 6 seeds. Actually, no, almost 3 6 seeds. 3 6 6 actually. Surely the 3 6 seeds. Nope, they're not able to cancel that. So we have 3 6 seeds there. Clemson, Texas Tech, and South Carolina, and not one number 15 seeds, South Dakota State. Can South Dakota State will upset again? Yes, he did! South Dakota State's on the way to the national championship. Texas Tech or South Carolina, we have the Red Raiders. And for the national championship, tails for South Dakota State, heads for Red Raiders, we have, and it's the Red Raiders wins the national champions. And unfortunately, South Dakota State were not unable to run right there. An incredible, a 15 seed. What is keep happening? They knock off Iowa State, Drake, BYU, and Auburn and Clemson. And then what happened in the Creighton? Oh my gosh. And that will do it, guys. The coin flip is complete. And that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, and we enter the 4th year of the coin flip challenge edition. It's gonna be a great game. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. Say goodbye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow on the NBA 2K12 doubleheader matchups. First game is the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics, and the second game, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. Goodbye, everyone.